First of all, I would like to thank everyone who has supported us throughout our time here at Pepperell. Teachers, faculty, and staff, our families and friends, thank you. We couldn't have made it here without you. Pepperell High School Class of 2020. Graduation has been a long time coming and it's finally here. 13 years of our lives has flown by and it's been a memorable journey. We've gone through a lot to get here and made many memories, some good, some bad, and some that we didn't deem important enough to remember. I believe memories are some of the most precious and priceless things we have. Memories are unique to the person that has them. Memories with people who we haven't seen in a while and people we can never see again. Memories that we want to forget and memories that we wish we couldn't. Memories that make us the people we are today. Memories that we will have for the rest of our lives. Recently, I decided to take a stroll down memory lane as a large chapter of my life was coming to a close. When I looked back on my 18 years, the most vivid memories weren't ones I would like to relive, but once I moved past those, the remaining memories were happy and a majority of them were spent with some of you. Then I thought about the memories I wasn't able to make and the regrets I had. The only regret I have about high school is that our time was cut short. I believe that when we look back to our high school experience, whether it's in a year, in 10 years, or in 20, the first thing we'll remember is all we didn't get to have because of the COVID-19 pandemic. That our last day of school was March the 11th when it should have been on May 15th, along with prom, and that we didn't get to give and get the goodbyes we deserved. We had so many plans that were delayed because school was closed, but that shouldn't be how we remember our last year in high school. Instead, we should think of all the happy memories we made first. The football games we attended with our friends, the fun we had in the student section, the jokes we made in class, all the times we spent with our friends and did something crazy and unforgettable. Remember the people that made our time here enjoyable. Remember the things that are worth remembering and don't get hung up on the things that could have happened. I hope when we all look back on our time here, we'll remember the happy memories first, and the could-have-beens are an afterthought. With that said, I would like to address the future, the memorable moments that haven't happened yet. For once in our lives, we're not going to have a 5-day-a-week, 7 hours a day attendance obligation, and it's going to take some adjustment. Some of us are continuing our education, some taking a gap year, some going into the military, and others straight into the workforce. And it's going to be new, something we've never done before, and along the way, we'll make even more memories. Some memories with new people, others with the same. Memories that we don't know if we'll remember when we're making them. Some memories that will be heartbreaking and dreadful, and others that we'll cherish forever. But hopefully, our happiest memories are yet to come. I encourage all of you to live like every day will be your happiest memory, to make the best out of every situation, because when we're older, sharing memories with friends and family, I hope that the happy, joyful memories for each one of you outweigh the bad ones. I hope you look back on your life and smile because it's been a good one. I want to leave you with this quote from Catherine Pulsiver. No one can ever take your memories from you. Each day is a new beginning. Make good memories every day. Thank you, and go Dragons.
Most of you know me as that guy that was always happy to be at school, always had a smile on his face, and always wanted to talk to people in the hallways. While we are all going through these hard times, we at least have our memories and all the good times we had during the time at Pepperell High School. Graduation is a time to appreciate everything that we got to do and relive some of our favorite moments from school. Perhaps you are thinking about the first day you walked into PHS and how overwhelmed you were at learning the schedule in such a large building. Or maybe some of you are reliving the last competition, game, or concert as we sit here right now. For me, surprisingly, my favorite memories mainly consist of sports moments. My favorite single moment was probably catching a fade route with 8 seconds left against Gordon Central my junior year to put us ahead. But overall, it was all the moments working with my teammates and all the fun we had during the season, and in the summer that meant the most. I'll look back fondly on all the camps that I went to over the summers with my dad. I probably had the most fun this past summer at Georgia in our 7-on-7 tournament where we made it all the way to the Final Four and the JSU camp where I may or may not have started a fight at the end. Either way, it was pretty fun. It is moments like these that have helped all of us create bonds that I know will last a lifetime. It was on these fields that I truly learned the meaning of do your job, compete, and brotherhood. These are lessons that continue for me in other areas of competition, from the track to the basketball court and in the classroom as well. As a coach's kid, I moved a lot in my life. I've never lived in one house for more than 3 years, as I am sure some of you can relate. Moving is never easy because every time you move, you have the fear of what lies ahead in your new home. Will you be happy? Will you make friends? Will you be accepted? Some moves have been easier than others, and some places were difficult to move in. My parents came here because they wanted to find a place that would be as good a home for my brother, my sister, and myself. They wanted to find us a place where we could grow as students and as people. We hoped to find somewhere special. After spending 3 years here, I can truly say that we found a special place to call home in Pepperell. Coming here taught me the value of hard work. It has forced me to work harder than I have ever had to before. Not just the summer workouts that Coach Hurst would put us through in the non-air conditioned old gym and in the blazing hot sun, but also in school. I finally had to study for tests and put forth more effort than I ever had in my life to make good grades in my classes. Either way, it taught me that to make it in life, you have to push through adversity. But more importantly, people here have welcomed us all with open arms. I felt welcome from day one. You have made me feel like I have been a part of the Pepperell community for my entire life. For that, I will always be grateful. And after 3 years here, I can say that my parents have found a special place. Going into the future, my advice to you is to be faithful and work tirelessly to accomplish your goals. Sometimes it takes a long time for that hard work to pay off, but when it does, it will be worth it. Many of you have goals of attending a specific college, serving in the military, or working for a special company. But for me, even ever since I was a little kid, I have dreamed of playing college football. At times, it seemed that dreams might not come true. There were many highs and lows along the way, many days where it seemed out of reach, many days of wondering if all this work would pay off. But on February 5th at 10:30 in the morning on National Signing Day, I finally fulfilled my lifelong dream when I signed to play Division I football at Sacred Heart University. All the adversity, the hard work, the camps, the days in the weight room, the intense workouts in the heat, the late nights studying for tests and writing papers, the ACT prep, finally it was all worth it. I couldn't have done any of this without the help of my teammates, coaches, family, teachers, and friends. I set a goal and all you helped me make it come true. I will be forever grateful. Many of you accomplished great things while you have been in high school and have seen your dreams come true. Maybe you landed the lead role in the school play, or maybe your team finally made it to the state competition. Regardless, many helped you along the way. Make sure you thank them. Finally, let me leave you with this. This has been a challenging year in many ways, but for our class it is nothing new. We were born in the time of 9/11, and we are graduating in a time of crisis unseen in this country since World War II. Our class has faced adversity our entire lives, but we have learned the value of hard work and perseverance. Our country has been knocked down, but I know that we will be in the forefront of lifting it back on its feet. I encourage you to embrace the challenges that lie before us, accept that the road ahead will be difficult, it will be scary, and at times it will seem impossible. The lessons we have learned here will serve us well to meet every college, every challenge that lies ahead. Our country needs us, our community needs us, our family needs us. Pepperell High School, you have taught us well, you have prepared us. Do not fear. The class of 2020 will lead the way. Thank you.
Good evening, my name is Christian Wilkerson, and I'm honored to be here today as the president of Pepperell High School senior class, and it is my privilege to represent a group of people so vehemently committed to our school and the community that surrounds it. As Pepperell High School senior class, we are honored to give a senior gift. As a result of our immense gratitude to the place that we've been able to call our home for the past few years, and considering the epidemic that our classes had to face, we have decided to choose a gift that fits the times. Respectively, we have chosen to purchase a set of automatic hand sanitizer dispensers to be placed throughout the school to improve access to sanitization for all students. The class of 2020 encourages future classes to continue to improve, enhance, and innovate through our senior gift. But most importantly, we hope that the faculty and students at Pepperell High School appreciates our gifts as much as we appreciated them. Thank you, Pepperell High School, from the class of 2020. Go Dragons!